What's up guys, and welcome back to another flight report, and we're now at Stockholm Arlanda Airport and we're flying to London Gatwick with Norwegian. Registration of the aircraft is EI-FVT, name of aircraft Bobby Moore, and flight number D82857, flight time around 2 hours. So the aircraft's built in May 2017 and it's not a new member of the fleet, so I'll have to see you on the plane because I'm getting really late now. Okay, everyone ready for boarding? Yeah, you are. So it's a Sky Interior cabin, quite a young member of the fleet. Hello there.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Wow. Brand new aircraft. Smells really new. So the name of the aircraft is Bobby Moore, named after a British footballer. And it's C-18A, by the way. Wow. The aircraft smells new. It's only a year and 4 months old, so.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. You alright? Thanks.
Hello. No, 7.
7.
I'm looking at my English time.
Yeah, that makes more
Yes.
sense. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome.
Cheers.
Hello.
So here's our seat over there for the next 2 hours. 18A over there. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay guys, so we're finally at our seat, 18A, seat for the next 2 hours on to London. And as you can see, the flight is operated by Norwegian Air International, and this aircraft once again was built in May 2017, so it's not the newest member of the fleet, but it was, you know, built at that time, so now it's a year and 4 months old, so it's quite a young member obviously. And by the way, let me show you something. By the way, here we have the Sky Interior cabin. What do you guys think of the Sky Interior cabin? Don't suffer in silence, just drop a comment below. Wow, you can see. So we've got a decent amount of legroom here apart from having my bag here. It's pretty good, yeah. And as you can see, I obviously brought my portable charger with me. And here we have a decent wing view here at our seat. And this is my seat back. And I actually like the design of the sidewalls. And obviously, yeah, the Sky Interior cabin. So we have a good wing view here at C-18A once again. But one bad thing is that Norwegian charges £10 for online seat reservations. At least £10. But Ryanair charges like £3 or £4, which is pretty good. But Norwegian's is not decent. It's £10 for online seat reservations. But if you can just get one at the airport, if you can. For free. You just have to get one in the airport if you want to go for free, if you want to save up your money and be green. And over there we have SAS A320neo. Don't know where that's off to. And we're on board Bobby Moore. The aircraft name is Bobby Moore, who was a British footballer from England. Bobby Moore, don't know what team he used to play for. This is Foxtrot Victor Tango, FVT. And this aircraft was registered in Ireland. EI is the aviation registration code in Ireland. So, passengers are boarding for now, and we will see you during the pushback. Okay guys, so we're pushing back. So the other engine is starting up.
Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight with Norwegian.
So those two Norwegians are LNNII and LNNHB. Don't know where they're off to. And this is our engine starting up. And as you can see, we left that gate over there. Gate 18. Once for all, we didn't depart from gate 19 where we always did. So all two engines are on. Guys, those Norwegians are parked on gates 12 and 14. There we go. Right guys, so it's almost our turn, but I just wanted to record those Norwegians taking off. We have another Norwegian in front of us. There's this Norwegian over here. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that I don't know the registration of that plane, but it probably is those aircraft equipped with the Sky Interior cabins. There it goes. There. Wow, did you see that engine spool up? It's splashing so much water from behind. Okay guys, so that was NHF. I think it was built in 2015, so not a new member of the fleet. Wow, can you see that? It's splashing so much water. I'm going to record that Norwegian taking off as well. I think it's our turn next, or probably one or two more aircraft. I think that plane's clear for takeoff, which it is. So over there you can't see it. Over there you see. Whoa. Look, that's splashing a bit of... That's LNNIG. I don't know, it's Juan something. I'll let you know his name after. There it goes. It's splashing a lot of air. No, I mean water. It's splashing a lot of rain. We just had some rain here. I'll see you just during our takeoff. Okay guys, so it's our turn now for takeoff. There we go, we've got a runway here which heads towards the south direction. Wow, look how wide the runway is. It's really wide, isn't it? There we have an SAS ATR 72 and an SAS 737-800. So there we are. This will be the exciting moment, first exciting moment of the flight. Obviously the second one will be the landing. I'll say second because the boarding is the first exciting part. So, the plane is, the crew is ready for takeoff, the passengers are, and the flight attendant is, and I am, the flight attendants are, and the pilots are, and I am ready for takeoff too. But I haven't asked you yet. Are you ready for takeoff? Looks like you are. clear yet for takeoff. We just have to wait for a clear signal. Okay guys, so it's clear for takeoff now. It's clear for takeoff. Okay, full power now. So bye bye Stockholm Arlanda Airport until I see you again in a few days time. Arlanda Airport, and that's the Boeing 737, which has just pushed back and is lining up on the taxiway. Okay, so we finally took off. We just saw Terminal 2 over there. Finally took off, so here we begin our 2-hour journey to London Gatwick, to the United Kingdom. Turning left, sorry, turning right. Flaps are being retracted. To be honest, I don't really feel anything. I don't feel dizzy at all. It's great. Sitting by the wing. It's great. From now onwards I'll try to sit by the wing most of the time, because when you sit by the wing there is more stability. Especially I like it on the 737-800. So we're increasing the power again after our turn. I am not feeling dizzy at all. Thanks to me. I don't know our cruising altitude yet, but I will let you know when I have access to the internet, and I'll just check it on Flight Radar 24 to see what altitude we're cruising at. last flight it was 39,000 feet. Sitting, by the way, hearing those engines and the fuel pumps and the hydraulic pumps. Not sure about the fuel pumps, but the hydraulic pumps I can hear. Looks like we have to cross through some clouds to get up. Can't see anything. I still can though. Okay. Now I can't see anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign will be switched off soon.
So I'll see you in just during when we're cruising at our altitude. Okay guys, so we're almost cruising at our altitude and I'm just going to show you what we have as our seat booking contents. So we've got our safety card, and our menu. By Norwegian magazine. So let's take a look at the menu. Let's see what we've got. You can see the pages for the duty-free are upside down here. I'm probably going to go for a muffin with tea. It really relaxes me. And here you also have your End by Norwegian magazine. I have 3 sick bags. I don't know why. But thanks to Norwegian, in case if you're sick more than once, then you can be sick like in those 3 bags. So there's enough for you for a whole flight. There's another view of the cabin. Entertainment screens, there's entertainment there. So I'll see you just during my tea muffin. Okay guys, so I got a little snack. I got a chocolate muffin along with a bottle of still water, and this will be my evening snack. I'll probably have dinner just when I arrive in the UK. And this is the view of the cabin, another view. What do you guys think of the SkyTearer cabin. Just leave a comment below. Drop a comment, don't suffer in silence. That's what I'm there for. Just drop a comment and I'll be there for you. So, and this is the outside wing view. And let's now enjoy a meal. No, just a little evening snack with beautiful views over sunset in the sky. Beautiful views of sunset in the sky, I mean. So we should be arriving at Gatwick in about probably an hour or something like that. We're basically now halfway through the flight, so we should be almost an hour into the flight. So if we are, it means we'll be landing in about an hour. And basically, the bad news is that on board the flight, I couldn't get Wi-Fi because I asked one of the flight attendants and they said that there is a problem with the aircraft's Wi-Fi, so they do have technical failures sometimes, which is nothing unusual. It's normal. Many planes do have technical failures with their Wi-Fi system at times. But there's no need to complain about it. Just enjoy your time with something else by reading an airline magazine, flight magazine, or by eating something or sleeping or whatever it is, or play on one of your electronic devices or anything like that. You don't only have to surf the internet. So if I'm not wrong, we should probably be over the Danish airspace, which means that we should be flying up somewhere over Denmark. And I forgot to tell you, but the flight time, as the captain said, should be, I forgot, is it 2 hours and 10 or 15 minutes? Hang on, I'll ask the crew. Sorry, how long was the flight time? The captain said 2:20. I think it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. The flight time is. Well, I think it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's what one of the flight attendants say. And I've got to say, the route from Stockholm to London usually takes you over. From Stockholm to takes you towards the. Takes you over the southwest coast of Sweden, probably over Gothenburg, then takes you over probably the northwest of Denmark, and then takes you over the North Sea, and sometimes probably over the very, very westernmost part of the Netherlands, and then you usually approach the UK onto the Essex, over the counties of Essex or Suffolk, and takes you over that airspace where you will be starting the descent, or probably before. You usually start your descent just above the North Sea before entering the UK airspace, the British airspace. So basically, that's what we're going to do. And I have to eat now, and I will see you. I won't be filming I won't be showing you the toilet because it looks exactly the same as many other Boeing 737s I've been on before. So I will be seeing you during descent. So whatever it is, I've got to say, stay tuned for the descent and don't go anywhere, and it's coming up. So bye for now. Okay guys, so we're now descending into London Gatwick Airport. So we're finally descending, and so far it's been a really nice flight from Stockholm, Arlanda, and I'm really proud of Norwegian's service. They have Boeing 737-800s mostly, probably around 10 or 12 Boeing 737 Maxes, with much more on order, and they also have Boeing 787s, the 8 and the 9 series. So right now they're only taking delivery of the Boeing 737 MAX and the Boeing 787-9 series. So as you can see, Norwegian has a really environmentally friendly fleet. They have a really eco-friendly fleet. Here is a fun fact I just found out. Did you know that Norwegian was the first ever airline? Did you know that Norwegian was the European launch customer of the Boeing 737 MAX, Well, it wasn't in the worldwide. It was the first ever European airline to operate the Boeing 737 MAX. In Europe, I'm only talking about. So obviously Norwegian really is a great airline. So Norwegian is an awesome airline. Did you know that the average age of Norwegian's fleet is only 3 to 4 years old? This means that Norwegian has one of the most modern fleets in the world, most modern aircraft fleets in the world. Unbelievable, they're just really eco-friendly. Ever since 10 years ago, they have reduced their aircraft emissions by 30%, which is really a fun fact. And Norwegian is actually a Norwegian airline belonging to Norway, which originates from Norway, but it has a lot of subsidiaries with Norwegian Air Shuttle from Norway, Norwegian Air International, which is actually found in Ireland. Norwegian Air UK is obviously the UK, the United Kingdom, and Norwegian Long Haul, probably Norway. And I think they're also launching a new subsidiary called Norwegian Air Argentina, which hopefully will start domestic flights within Argentina very soon. But I don't really know much about that Norwegian Air Argentina. But we will find out, don't worry about it. Wait a sec, is that Brighton or something? Huh. I'm not sure if it's Brighton or not, but it looks like it. I think it is. But whatever it is, we're probably over the county of West Sussex by now. So basically Norwegian has a really good fleet, a lot of new aircraft. I'm really proud of it. And Norwegian mostly operates flights from Norway, Sweden, Denmark, the UK, and also Spain and Finland. Operates a very few flights from Iceland and some from the USA. And Norwegian also operates long-haul flights from the UK, Spain, Italy, France, Sweden, Norway and Denmark to the USA. And it also flies from Oslo or Stockholm to Bangkok, I think. And it also flies from London to Singapore and Buenos Aires. And there will hopefully be more exciting destinations in the future. And Norwegian also uses the Boeing 737 MAXes from Dublin, Edinburgh, Cork, I don't know, to some places in the northeast coast of the USA, which is really a fun fact. Like to Providence, like to the state of New York, like smaller cities in America. They're connecting with like Edinburgh and some smaller airports in the United Kingdom and Ireland, like Cork and whatever, which really is a fun fact. And did you know that Norwegian also flies from Amsterdam to New York JFK? Unbelievable. I think Norwegian's a great airline. What do you guys think of Norwegian? Just drop a comment below, don't suffer in silence. Just drop any comment below. I don't care what you put. But as long as there's not any hateful comment towards me as a YouTuber. I don't mind if it's about Norwegian as an airline. Guys, do you know why Norwegian is such a good airline? It's because Norwegian belongs to Norway. The whole Norwegian company, regardless of the subsidiaries, Norwegian belongs to Norway, which tells us that obviously Norway is a rich country. Did you know that Norway is either the first or second richest country in Europe, and definitely in the top 10 richest countries worldwide. So Norway is an extremely rich country. And if you see Ryanair, they have a lot of modern planes too. So Ryanair is from Ireland, and Ireland obviously is a very rich country, just like Norway. And yeah, obviously, because Norwegian has Wi-Fi on most of its planes by now, most 787s by now, and all 737 Maxes, and almost all 737-800s. As you can see, the Wi-Fi on this plane unfortunately wasn't working. There we go, the flaps are being extended. And unfortunately, I can't see Gatwick Airport right now. It's probably on the other side of us. So guys, it should be flaps 1 by now, but I will see you just during our around our final approach. Okay guys, we're not on our final approach yet, but I've decided to film because I don't really want to waste time by just sitting and staring outside the window. So I just decided to film this moment. So I think the air traffic at Gatwick Airport could be quite busy by now, because as you can see, that's why we are doing a bit more turns in the air, but we should be on the ground probably in about 5 minutes time, hopefully. And plus it's now flaps I think it's 10. I'm just guessing. I think it's 10, 5 or 10, whatever, but it's been a really good flight. And for those of you people who like Norwegian, I strongly recommend it for you to fly on it. Mostly from, like, if you guys live in the UK, Norway, Denmark or Sweden, or Finland, or Iceland, whatever, Spain, just like I said, Germany, then I really, really, really would recommend Norwegian as an option for you guys to fly on. And by the way, that's the in-flight spoilers being activated. And the fact about this aircraft, like any other aircraft on Norwegian, just like any other aircraft on Norwegian, is equipped with the SFP. It's not equipped with the full SFP. I think it's just the spoiler's closed, by the way. I think it's just like partial SFP packaging, like many other airlines have with 737s, but I think there are only a few airlines in the world. There we go. There's the landing gear. It's been extended, the wheels are out, and I think it's flaps 15. So they could be using full reverse because it's not that late at night or early morning. Let's check. I don't know if the flaps set right now. Guys, it's flaps 30. So even if they set it to 40, which I'm sure they won't, it's not going to be a hard braking. Not much at Gatwick, apart from sometimes. So we will be on the ground in less than 3 minutes time. Swear to God, we will. So, let me tell you, I'm ready for landing, the passengers are ready for landing, the cabin crew is ready for landing, and the flight attendants are. But, are you ready for landing? And the aircraft is itself, by the way. So, yeah, it seems like you all are ready for landing. Guys, are you ready? By the way, that's the M23 or A23, whatever. So we've got a decent view of that. Oh my god, my heart is pounding, I can't wait. That's the South Terminal car park, long or mid stay or whatever it is. Okay, so are you all ready for touchdown? Oh my god, ready? Good touchdown, excellent. Full reverse and no hard braking. So, finally arrived in London Gatwick Airport. Welcome everyone to London Gatwick Airport, England and the United Kingdom. Finally arrived. And they used, I think it was around 75% reverse thrust. They usually call it second D10 in the cockpit. It's on the second D10. The first D10 on this type of plane is idle reverse. Third D10 is kind of like a full reverse, but it should give you around 80 or 90%.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep your all free from all hand luggage until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Be careful when opening your red lockers as signs may move during the flight. Please remember all of your personal belongings. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area outside the terminal building. As a member of our loyalty program, Norwegian Rewards, you get cash points every time you fly. Sign up now, start earning your way to discounts and free flights. For more information, you'll find us at NorwegianRewards.com. Next time you fly with Norwegian, we hope to see you on board again soon. And thank you and have a good evening.
Okay, so welcome here everyone. The flaps are being retracted, and after this flight the aircraft will be flying back to Stockholm, Arlanda, where it will be staying overnight. It's now going to fly as flight number D82858 back to Stockholm, and tomorrow morning we'll be flying from Arlanda here. We'll be flying as tomorrow morning as D82849. Stockholm to Arlanda, Stockholm to Gatwick, Gatwick to Stockholm all day I think this plane will be, and the day after. And tomorrow night it will be sleeping at Gatwick hopefully, and then the day after it should be flying from Gatwick to somewhere else. I think it will. So over there you have EasyJet A319 and a Wamos A330-200. Wow, look at those Rolls-Royce Trent engines on the 330. And this is Wamos Air, which is a Spanish airline. And then over there's a Virgin Atlantic A330. You can almost see the North Terminal. Over there you have a TUI 787, a Virgin 747 and a Virgin 330. Over there you have the Whopper. You have the Airbus A380 for Emirates, which is obviously, we all know, is going to New York. What do you guys think? Would it be possible for an Emirates to fly from here to New York? No, it wouldn't. It's obviously flying to Dubai, I'm only joking. It's going to Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. There we go, that's the Emirates, and over there we boarded the Iceland airplane from there. And there you have a BA A320, followed by some EasyJets over there in the distance at the North Terminal. So we're going to the South Terminal, by the way. I don't know what gate we're going to be parked on, but we will find out in a few minutes' time. Please don't tell me we're parked on a remote stand. those numbers are not the gates, they're the stands here at Gatwick. They're the remote stands. So that's a 2E757, which is also parked at a remote stand. Nothing unusual pretty much at Gatwick. And over there you have an ex-Monarch Airlines, Thomas Cook Airlines A321. Similar to the one we flew on from Statsa to Turkey. To Dalaman, if you go and watch that flight report, it's there for you. Don't suffer in silence, you can watch it. And as you can see here, we have the South Terminal. And you can start to see a Welling A320. And you can start to see a Flybe and some British Airways planes. And this is Origny. Probably to Guernsey or Jersey or whatever. To the Channel Islands. So these are the BAs. So it's about time we're now going to find our parking gates. And as I just said, this aircraft will be flying back in half an hour or so back to Stockholm, where it will be staying overnight. We'll be operating only Stockholm and Gatwick flights tomorrow, and then we'll be sleeping at Gatwick Airport tomorrow night. And after that, we'll probably be going to somewhere else from here. This is EI-FHL, built in 2015, and this is EI-FVI. Also, I think that's 2016 or 17, not sure. As you can see, there's another EasyJet coming into land. Guys, I think we're parked on gate number, either gate number 4 or 5. I think it's going to be gate 4 because, well, I'm just guessing. As you can see, because the ground handling equipment is there pretty much. See? The ground handling agents are pretty much here right now at gate 4. Yes, it is gate 4 we're parked on. So here's our parking position for now. This is EI, we're parked next to EI-FVI over there by the side. Don't know where he's off to, but please don't ask me. If you want, just go and check on Flight Radar. You can ask me, but you can ask me within this week, within this 7 days, or otherwise, if you don't, then I won't know where it is. But I won't get mad at you. Just comment. You can comment, you're more than welcome. So, yeah, this is Gatwick Airport, guys. Gatwick. Came to a stop after a 2-hour flight. There we are, all there. So welcome everyone to London Gatwick Airport's South Terminal and gate number 4. And thank you very much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it.
Cabin crew, these arms lights, cross second report.
Guys, I really do appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you very much for taking this trip with me. And please do like, comment and subscribe to my videos and channel if you like trains and planes and aviation and etc. And also do like my previous video, the Monk Boys 18 news video. And the next flight report coming up will be from here, Gatwick to Stockholm again with Norwegian, flight number D82854, this coming Monday on the 1st of October. In 3 days, I'm turning 18. It's my 18th birthday in 3 days, so wish me happy birthday for that. And, you know, so that's it really. So, if you have any questions, I'll always be there for you. Don't suffer in silence. I will always be there for you. Apart from no hateful comments to me as a YouTuber, because that will be dealt with. So, once again, welcome everyone to the United Kingdom and another view of the Sky Interior cabin, which you all like. And I will be seeing you guys. What was that? Was that the hydraulics or fuel pumps which just turned off? Well, whatever it is. So, I will be seeing you just during the... I will be seeing you later on that video. So thank you all very much for watching. Any questions, I'm always there for you. So, I've been Monk Boy 18, and thank you for watching once again, and bye for now.